Hello twin flames, thank you for being here, for liking, subscribing and all the amazing comments and feedback you leave me. It means the world, as you know, and if you are new to the channel, welcome, subscribe, join our family because we're here for you every day. So it's so good to be back with you in real time. I've had a week off and it's been really powerful for me. You know, I've been connecting a lot with George and, you know, really getting my energy back and helping my voice to restore too. You know, sometimes when we talk a lot, whether you're a singer, an artist, you know, whether you speak for a living or, you know, you do messages like this, we have to rest our voice and, you know, we have to rest ourselves and replenish. And moving into this new month ahead, we're in November, a lot of power flowing in. We're going through ascension and we are feeling so much within ourselves. So it's always good to have a rest and take time for you and listen to your body and what it needs. But it's really good to be back and, you know, thank you all for all of your amazing love and support and, you know, for all the amazing comments and feedback about the videos for Halloween. You know, I had so much fun tapping in with my inner child and George doing his little cameo on the channel and really amazing stuff. So thank you for that too. And I'm really excited today because on my first proper day back today, I've got my new tarot decks to use. So I've just shared the overview of these cards so you can go and check them out. We're going to be using these today. So we're going to do a very powerful message. So strap in for the ride. This may be a long one. And I'm also going to bring in a brand new deck I received too. I'm excited about this deck, the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And this is the new one by Radleigh Valentine. And I did a little reading with this the other day, a little 3-minute video, and we got the Six of Fire coming up. And this is super powerful, as you can see in this card here. This is the Divine Feminine stepping into power. This is the Divine Feminine taking control, rising up. You know, seeing things from a much higher perspective now. Not letting, you know, the things that maybe you saw as big things affect you so much. You know, you're now seeing them as little things. You are stronger and more powerful than anything that's previously got you down or triggered you or challenged you because you know your truth. We're also going to bring in a message from Archangel Michael too because I've been receiving some very powerful channeled messages which I've also made notes of to share with you, and I've received 2 powerful spirit animals around the feminine and the masculine right now. So we're going to bring it all in. So first of all, when I was shuffling the decks today, because I have done an overview with these brand new decks and I'm really excited about these. You know, obviously I showed the cards to you, so I've had to give them a good shuffle because every day I'm shuffling. So when I was shuffling, I just set the intention to ask what the energy is. And obviously I'm going to do this with you right now, but I want to show you what came through. And it'll just be very interesting to see if when I shuffle again with you, you know, the same cards come through. So for the masculine, we got the 10 of Wands coming up. I need to release the baggage that has weighed me down. And that's so true. And feminines, you're realizing this more and more. So this is also about you allowing them to do what they need to do, you know, to be patient. And the 10 is a number of power, strength, integrity, but it also signifies the release of October and this brand new month of November that we are in now. So he's saying to you, you know, I need to release the baggage. I need to let go. I need to move out of karmic energy and, you know, stand up for what I believe in. And this is what I'm communicating with you telepathically. And that's why the masculine energy here in this deck is of the wolf, because the wolf is connected with intuition and that telepathic connection that you share. Because your masculine can't always communicate with you physically, but he can certainly show you in signs and symbols and messages that you receive in the 5D. And feminine, 3 cards jumped out for you, the Queen of Wands. And this is where you are. You know, there's no coincidences when we're doing the cards. They show you the truth. And this is really where you are in your power, taking action. I am feeling creative and passionate about my goals. So you're working on service right now. You're working on your dreams and your goals and setting your intentions and asking for what you want. And maybe biting your tongue a little bit and not kind of, you know, doing what you did before where you may have rushed in, lashed out, gone into fear. You know, you're now processing and responding to things with love and being more focused on the self, because you're realizing that when you're getting triggered, when you're feeling depleted, that's always a message from heaven to work on you. And that's why the Divine Feminine Power series we're doing right now is helping you, because you're realizing that the things that worried you before, they don't really matter in the grand scheme of your connection. Sometimes in our mind, we blow everything out of proportion, and we realize that during the separation, we are being prepared for what's to come. Three of Swords here, I am learning that separation is preparation for our union. So you get creative instead. You now channel that energy into yourself and what you want and what you feel. And the Ten of Swords, rising up, nothing can keep me down. So even when you go through the pain and the struggle, nothing can keep you down. So that's the power that you are in right now. And the masculine and feminine right now are going through a big healing and ascension. Really powerful, because I shared a video from our soul sister Sandra from World Illuminator today talking about that. And there's no coincidences, everything's synchronized and orchestrated powerfully by heaven to show you the truth. They're in day 20, it's all about ascension and feeling what they feel. So if you've been experiencing intense emotions and feelings, that's why. I've certainly felt this. I got very emotional yesterday. I just had a big cry and it came out of nowhere and it needed to come out. So if you're finding that you're feeling very teary, emotional, you need to have a good cry, let it come out, because crying is cleansing. It's the way our soul purges, the way we release toxins that have built up within our physical self that we need to heal. Maybe you're feeling tired and you need to sleep. And maybe when you sleep, you're dreaming. I had crazy dreams last night because we're purging things, we're releasing things, we're preparing for what's to come. We are ascending. And I was kind of dreaming about world energy and what's going on with the pandemic and all these things, because we're being prepared to shine our light, to stand in our power, because we're moving towards 2022. And that's the year of mission and the year of growth. So that's going to be the year where you are working on your purpose, and you may already be working on your purpose now. You may already be in your mission now, but this is where you're moving towards it, not only with your own self, but with your twin. So this is where we get stronger, and we are being guided by heaven to shield ourselves, to call on Archangel Michael to shield us so we can handle anything that comes our way. And the spirit animal I've got coming through for the Divine Feminine right now is the fly. So you may be seeing flies and you may wonder why. Maybe you've seen them in your virtual world on social media. You may have seen them in your actual world. There was a fly in my bathroom all last week, and I kept opening the window, it wouldn't go. And then it's just disappeared as we moved into November, and it's because the energy of the fly is about perseverance and not giving up. And it's about the transformation that you go through too. And the resilience, and that flies stick around. So feminists, if you've been seeing flies, or if you start to and you weren't sure, or you're not sure why, it's a big sign from the universe to not give up on your goals, on your union, on your twin, and most importantly on yourself, because things are falling into place. And we've got the spider coming through for the masculine, but not just the spider, the money spider. The money spider reminding the masculine that they can have success, that they can have the happiness that they deserve, that they can have that life with you. And it's about them starting to see things in a much different way. If the masculines have felt small, the money spider is very, very small, but it has power. If the masculines have felt small or knocked down or kind of crucified by their situation, they are now stepping out into the light and they're taking control. And that's why he's saying to you, I need to release the baggage that is weighing me down. So he's realizing so much about the future. So let's do some messages, and then I'm going to share some other things with you I've received. So before we use these powerful decks, I'm really excited to use these. And a big shout out to our soul sister Cheryl from Sensual Healing, because she's been using these on her channel too. She got them before me. So we're going to bring in Radleigh's new deck, the Guardian Angel Messages. So what's the energy, please, angels, around the Divine Feminine right now? There it is, trying to jump out there. The energy around the divine masculines and the energy around the journey. What do we need to know, please, about the journey? There we go. And then we're going to pull a message from Archangel Michael. What do we need to know today, please? And Archangel Michael has been saying, go outdoors, spend time in nature. Look at this at the bottom of the deck here. A favourable outcome. So you're being reminded that things are going to be okay. There will be a favourable outcome, that things are working out, that there's nothing to fear, that there's balance flowing in and power and significant change. So the message from Archangel Michael today is keep your eyes on your targeted intention, because there will be a favourable outcome. Very powerful. And this is also about this Archer energy. And I'm feeling this very powerfully as we move forward, because we're in Scorpio energy right now. We're moving into Sagittarius energy soon. So this is about the Archer. Sagittarius is the Archer. So the angels are saying between now and as we move into Scorpio, so into Sagittarius. So between now and December, make sure you keep your eyes on the targeted intention. You don't lose sight of what you want. You keep your eyes on the end result, and you don't worry about the how, the when, or the if, or, you replace all that doubt with faith, and you just know it will be. I actually created a new deck yesterday. The angel, well, it's like an angel answers deck, but it's answers from above. It's angelic guidance. That will be a 111 card deck answering your questions. And one of the cards that came through, one of the channeled messages, because again, when I create decks, boom, 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 they come very fast into my mind. One of the messages, it's going to happen, but it may not happen the way you expect it to happen. So it's our expectations that cause disappointment or pain or suffering, because we expect it to happen a certain way. And when it doesn't happen that way, we get disappointed. We go into fear. Thank you for giving me fear. Burpee energy, fear. We go into fear. We think something's wrong. We think that, we're doing something wrong, or our masculine isn't doing something the right way. And we have to remember that things happen differently sometimes that we expect. So we have to be flexible and adaptable, especially in this year of the ox in 2021. So keep your eyes on your targeted intention between now and Sagittarius energy, which shows that your dreams are manifesting and there will be a favourable outcome, but don't expect it to happen a certain way. So in other words, visualise the end result, but allow the universe to bring that into you. Bring the end result to you in a divine way. And the message says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me to focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or any doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards redirecting and realising my dreams. And the other day I did a very powerful members message where the message is rejection is redirection. So sometimes we feel rejected by our twin, by life, by, opportunities, but we're always being redirected where we meant to go. Why? Because all paths lead home. And this is really powerful, because the message coming through is about the power of heaven, the power of the Creator, the power of God, the power of the universe, whoever you believe in. And this message came through. We can't live on hope, but we can live on faith. So you may think, hope doesn't get me anywhere, hoping for this connection, hoping for them to message me, hoping, but you can live on faith. So faith makes all things possible. When we have a small amount of faith, a small amount like a mustard seed, we have the power to move a mountain. That's in the Bible, Jesus said that. So we have to believe in our power as a creator, that we work with the universe and God to bring in our dreams. And that's what happens when we keep our eyes on the targeted intention. That means we've asked for it, we believe in it, and we know in our heart and soul and the very fibre of our being that we will receive it. So that's about unwavering faith. He says, put your faith in God to guarantee you the results you want. Maybe not in the way you want or expect them, but you'll receive the results you want nevertheless. So the angels are showing this to you. You're going to receive what you want because there'll be a favourable outcome, but it may not be the way you expect it to be. And that's okay, because it's in God's time and in God's plan, not ours. So the energy then around the connection, look at this for beautiful. We've got the Two of Water. And the Two of Water is the love that you share. So keep your eyes on the targeted intention. What is that? That's the love. That's the union. That's you two together. Look how tender the masculine is being there with the feminine. He's got his hands on her face. He's showing her affection. He's holding her firmly in his hands. And that's really powerful, because that's like the masculine saying to you, we have the world in our hands. Let's start again. Let's make this right. This is a new beginning. And this is all flowing in now. And the feminine there feeling at peace, feeling safe, feeling calm, because you know it's happening. It says partnership, commitment, reconciliation. So keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Keep your eyes on the reconciliation, the commitment that you want, the partnership. But don't worry about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen. Just know that it will, and there will be a favourable outcome, and that God will create the way. Very beautiful. For the energy of the feminine today, we've got the Eight of Fire. And the Eight of Fire is about movement, change, power, travel, things happening and things happening now. And even though these are ones, they've got wings there, they show me dragonflies intuitively connected with change. So the change that you require, the change that you've been dreaming of, the intention you've been setting, it's all falling into place. It says speed, activity and multitasking. So again, feminines, you're very good at multitasking, getting what you need to do, get done, even when they are on your mind. You know, you have other things happening right now. You're working on your dreams. You're focusing on service. You know, you've got lots of activity happening in your life. There's lots of things going on. Things are happening with speed and power. So change happening. So don't lose momentum by wandering off your path or allowing anything negative or toxic to get to you, or, you know, drag you down or put you into fear. Focus on your truth. And for the masculine, we've got the Three of Fire, goals, expansion and vision. And this is really beautiful, because you can see there you've got the boat. These are really beautiful cards. You've got the boat, which signifies movement and progress, but that boat has wings. So it's also showing you that your masculine is being divinely guided towards you. The masculine is taking action towards you now. And I'm seeing the ones there as 111. 111 energy, and this obviously came in on the 1st of November, that 111 energy. And as we move towards the 1111 portal, which is coming soon, we've also got a powerful new moon ahead. This is showing change and abundance. Very beautiful. And they've given me some other messages before I go into the tarot cards. They've given me this message, okay, and I'm going to bring in the angel numbers book for this, because you know, I'm excited to see what this message is too. They've given me the dates here, 1961 to 1974. Now, if your birthday falls within those dates, or your masculine, their birthday falls within those dates, or those dates are significant to you for any reason, that's 1961 to 1974. They've given me the numbers 74 and 411, okay? So 74 is saying to you, and this is the Angel Numbers book by Cal Gray, it's saying to you, the angels want you to spend more time sharing your plans with them so they are better able to support you. So I feel that you may be struggling, or you may feel you're close to union, and the angel's saying, we are here for you, call on us, we're here to guide you. And I've also got the names Bob and Lily coming through for these dates, so that could be connected with, you know, loved ones in heaven coming through, Bob or Lily, or it could be connected with you directly, okay, but you'll know what that means. And if that resonates with you and that message means something to you, you can either email me and let me know, or pop it in the comments section. And we've also got the number 411, and I feel this will be a very powerful message for, you know, people connecting with those dates, but this is a message for us all. And the message is, you are aligned with the oneness of life. All the support and guidance you need is with you now. Listen carefully. So you're going to be receiving messages through your ear chakras, things you hear. And yesterday we had that message about messages through music. So listen carefully, pay attention, become the observer of your journey, and, pay attention to what's going on in your life, because there's magic happening right now. And there's also a big message coming through that there's magic between you and your twin. You have a magical connection. You have power. You have power within you, unlike anything else, no matter what's going on. And sometimes people criticize me for bringing up, what they call soap operas when I talk about messages I receive in films or in Dallas or a show I've been watching. But that's how we receive messages. You may not like watching the television, or shows or films, but you may love reading, okay? Or you may love watching documentaries or things on YouTube. You'll receive messages in what you love to do, okay? Because that's how the universe speaks to you, through things that you do. You may love walking in nature and you receive signs that way. So always pay attention and don't judge anyone for what they do, what they like to do, or who they are, because that's right for their journey. And that will always give the right messages in the right way at the right time. And there's magic between you and your twin. And that was shown to me again in shows I've been watching. The magic of connections, the power. One of our soul sisters, Nicole, emailed me with a powerful trailer for a film. And I watched it this morning. It's called Serendipity. And I think it's an older film. But I haven't seen it, so I'm excited to watch that. It looks a bit Christmassy too. But again, that's about the power of love and how no matter how much time passes, if it's meant to be, it will be. Regardless of how many engagements there are, how many children there are, karmic situations or challenges, the way is being made, and they give me fear. So release the fear. So when we're shown signs in films, in shows, in books, in our physical or our virtual reality, we're being shown that there will be a favourable outcome. That's what the universe is giving to us in that moment. So embrace that and feel good. So let's bring in the messages. So what does the feminine want to express today to the divine masculine? What does the feminine want to express today to the divine masculine? So I've got 4 messages there. What does the divine masculine want to express to the divine feminines today? What do the masculines want to express to the divine feminines today? Thank you, angels. Again, 4 cards, very powerful. So this could well be a channeled message. So the feminine is saying, I'm learning to see past the pain. And that's the 5 of Cups energy. So the reason that I wanted to kind of bring these cards out the way I did is because, with tarot, we're going through something with the tarot, the message of the tarot. But these cards are connected with the way we experience that energy, what we feel about it, and what we want to express. That's why they're so powerful. So feminine, you're saying, I'm learning to see past the pain. So you realise that that's something you have to learn to do. And, it's not something that's necessarily going to be easy, but it can happen when you trust in heaven. And it will happen because you're moving into a favourable outcome. So you're saying, I'm learning to see past the pain. I'm learning to let go of fear and blame and judgment. I'm releasing, I'm forgiving, I'm healing. I'm realising that I'm safe. So this is about you focusing on what is in your life and all the good things that are there, instead of constantly being focused on the negatives or the pain or, not being with your twin. This is you realising that it's all going to be okay. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and that you are growing, learning and changing through the pain. The 4 of Cups here, I'm tired of being alone. So this is kind of the pain that you're learning from, the tiredness that you feel. And you may be feeling tired today. Obviously this is the ascension energy we're going through as well. Feeling like you want to stay in bed, or you're dreaming more, or, you just need a break. And if you feel tired, if you feel that way, it's because you're being guided to nourish yourself, to empower yourself, to give back to you, to work on you. So this is possibly why today you're feeling drained, and, you're saying, I'm learning to see past the pain of being alone. I'm learning to see past the feeling of being tired of this journey. I'm starting to understand. And the Four of Cups is about releasing that frustration, that impatience and that kind of feeling of anger around the connection and what it is. And we've got the Nine of Swords. I feel what you feel and it's keeping me awake. So there it is again. I mean, it's so powerful how the angels get these messages across to you because you're feeling what they feel. So again, this is about ascension. And in today's Divine Feminine Power message, day 20, you feel what they feel physically because you are one energy. Even though you are predominantly operating in the feminine or the masculine energy right now, most of you watching will be in feminine energy. You still experience what the masculines feel. You still experience masculine energy. You experience things as you move into alignment to move towards union and reconciliation and what you want. So you're saying here to your masculine, I feel what you feel. It's keeping me awake. So if you're having any sleepless nights or you're waking up at silly times, usually around 3 a.m., or you're kind of being dragged out of a dream, or you're having weird dreams or crazy dreams, or you're feeling that heaviness, it's because you're feeling what they are going through. They are experiencing things in a very powerful physical way, and you're experiencing that too. And we've got the Three of Cups. I am ready for our reunion. What a beautiful message. So you're saying, I'm ready. I'm learning to see past the pain. Okay, I'm realizing that even though I'm tired of being alone, I am learning who I am. And I'm ready for our reunion. I'm preparing. So again, you're realizing during the separation that you're being prepared. It's preparation. That's what it truly is. It's magic. It's fire. It's your truth and your power. And we've got some beautiful numbers here too. The 4 is about the angels protecting your journey. The 5 is about the changes you're going through. The 9 is about your spiritual connection. And the 3 is about faith. And that's the message. Have unwavering faith. Keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Very beautiful. Remember, if you've seen the fly, then that's why. Flies are about not giving up, perseverance and power. And the masculine, remember seeing the money spider. And me and George were in a coffee shop the other day, and a money spider was on his hand, and he was kind of walking around, and he kept trying to put it on the table, and he kept coming back to him. So a very powerful message of universal power. So the masculine saying today, I am finding the strength to change. What a beautiful message. I am finding the strength to change. So he's saying, I am changing. And I am finding that strength within me. I'm calling on heaven. I know what I want. And great things are being created in our lives. And this is beautiful because the Ace of Pentacles is connected with something coming. And it's connected with that feeling of that. And then wanting to offer something concrete to you. And this can also symbolize the energy of December to spring. So I love again, or December to April, that we've got that Sagittarius energy flowing in. And that's what I'm picking up on today here in real time. So the angel's saying to you, great things are ahead. Great things are coming. Great things are moving into your lives. And great things are being created. So a lot of power here. I also feel the energy of Archangel Gabriel manifesting your dreams with Orion as well to bring in what you want. The masculine saying, look at this, we've got the Hierophant. I am learning who I am spiritually to be able to commit to our love. So he's saying, I do want commitment with you. And that's so beautiful because remember we had that 2 of Wands energy and this 2 of Water as well. They're giving me 2 of Wands as well, which is about progress, power, commitment, movement, change and action. But the 2 of Water, which is about the commitment. So this is really what this is. The masculine saying to you, I am learning who I am spiritually. So I am learning through the dark times. I'm learning in the silence. I'm processing to be able to commit to our love. And I'm gaining the strength I need to do that. So this is why he's holding your face in his hands. It's like he's holding you, and he's holding you very firmly to kind of pull your head up so you look him in the eyes and he's honest with you. I feel honesty coming in here. They're also giving me again tear energy, so a lot of emotion around this connection right now. And look at this, the Lovers. It says, my passion and love for you drives me wild. And he does. He has that desire for you, that hunger for you, that wanting for you, that lust for you, that power, the Kundalini rising. So he's saying, of course I want you. My passion and love for you, it drives me wild. It makes me act crazy sometimes. It makes me do crazy things. But I never stop loving you, even when sometimes you think that I do. So the big message coming through today is trust in the love. There's magic between you and your twin. And that's what I'm seeing here, magic. It's a connection unlike anything you've ever felt before. So trust in the love. So I'm really feeling this powerful energy of power, this energy from the masculine where he's saying to you, I want to commit to you, divine feminine. And you're saying, well, I am ready for our reunion. I'm ready for this commitment. I'm ready to hear you out. I'm ready to listen. And this is also about this light-hearted energy. Remember the other day we got what the connection needs in November is laughter. Light-hearted energy, not forcing things, just allowing things to unfold and allowing things to fall into place. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.